Okay, here we go. This is the first real week. It is the second week. We're going to go into mission statements. The most powerful thing that you can do, if you haven't done them yet, and there's several kinds of them that we're going to discuss within this week. They're the most important part of a business and quite possibly part of your life. So I want you to take this as seriously as possible. Have fun with it. I know that every student I've ever taught actually has been very passionate about something. And most of the time, they're very passionate about agriculture if they're taking an agricultural class. So think about that one. Why do you want to do what you're doing? Why do you want to get into the occupation of agriculture in maybe a specialized way, or production agriculture in a generalized way? Why do you want to go into ag business? What's your passion of it? Why do you want to do it? This could direct a particular vision that you have. Now, first of all, and it's going to be explained down below in some of the videos, is the fact that a mission statement is not a goal. It's not a goal. We're so goal-oriented, especially all of you that have ever come up through a 4-H program or an FFA program. You have to have a goal. Goals are really, really important. The only thing is that you can't have a vision and you're standing over here and what you want is over here and do it with goals. This is the mission, okay? This is the mission from one point A to point B and beyond is the mission, all right? We can devise, we can think about, we can write down our goals that provide us rocket fuel in order to get from point A to point B, but our vision is our mission, and that the mission keeps us focused on what our passion is. A lot of people end up with dead-end jobs, at least they say they are dead-end jobs, and it's because they just don't know. They don't know about a mission. And getting, how do you get from point A to B? Okay, to your mission is to actually strategize about goals that you have to reach in order to reach from point A to point B. This is the foundation of any small business, large business, or enterprise that you might start. And that's where I want you to start. This class is all about, I will tell you this, okay, and this is going to be a little bit longer check-in video than I generally do, but I want you to know that after being in business for many, many years, operated 4 or 5 businesses myself, and I humbly, with other people that provided the means, that helped me get from point A to B in a lot of ways and that sort of thing. But if you don't have a mission, then you really can't devise goals, which gives you the rocket fuel to get to your mission, okay? So, and I was going to point out that this class is all about the things that no other college course, and I've spent a lot of time in college, and I enjoyed it very, very much, but I was always searching for something that would help me, give me the skills. I wanted to go to the business field with a full toolbox, but sadly I didn't learn about the things that we're going to talk about in this class. So hopefully that'll give you a little excitement about what's to come. And the major thing that's going to come out of this whole course, if you take it with some seriousness, is the fact that I'm not going to ask you anything you don't already know. And I'm just going to ask you to apply it to where you're going. And that's all about the mission. Okay. There's a couple other things. Just an example of something that we're going to do in this class. This is a 4-hour class, so I added a lab to this particular section. And I'm not going to have a lab for every single section that we have. Yay, right? But one of the things that we're not taught about is how do you deal with gossip within an organization? You put together a team of people. You spend 18-hour days working in your business, and you get some key people, get some people together, and they're helping you build and get to your mission. This force will come at you at some point. And usually it happens in the early stages. And if you don't deal with it early on in the business, then it may consume you. To the point where it may be, it may sadden you to even look at your passion, or cause you to forget your passion for what you're about to do. Now, getting to your mission, you're passionate about it. Keep that mission clear. Okay? We're going to help you devise mission statements, both in a professional way. That's for what kind of a business can I build that I'm passionate about. The driver of a business mission statement is your personal mission statement. How are you going to treat people? What's really important to you? Raising a herd of the best Angus cattle that grade well and hit the rail the best that can be conceived is not who you are. And in fact, in my faith, that of Jesus Christ, your passion is that faith itself saves you. So your personal mission statement is what drives your business mission statement. It drives how you will treat your customers. It drives how you will treat your employees. So it's very exciting stuff. When I found these things out within my business, and I had to have people push me along, and I dug deep in my faith in order to figure some of this out. I don't have it all figured out yet. I'm not done yet. I'm still in business at this point in my life, even though I have officially retired from the college as a full-time faculty and just teach this one class. So if you're a rodeo student, if you're into livestock judging, those could be the key ingredients to lead you to your mission. But those are goals. You might want to be an All-American as a livestock judger. That's not your mission. If you're looking beyond that, if you're looking up, that's going to be one of the goals that you have. And your faith will lead you through this process very well if you happen to be a believer. I don't want to get too long in any of these check-in videos, but I apologize for the screw-up. I had some of the things duplicated. I didn't mean to do that, but it is what it is. And we'll move on. I thank those that pointed out early in the semester. I'm an old dude, got gray hair, as you can tell. Technology is not your friend when you get older, and it is to a certain extent, so that we can actually communicate across the spectrum like this. But there's not. I don't have the drive to learn more technology at this point. And I know that you're equipped in that department in a lot of ways. So let me know if you have any questions. Give me a call, give me a text, email me. If it's really important, I would say text or phone call. I'm gone because I'm in business and I do some traveling. Just to let you know a little bit, you guys shared with me. I haven't shared all that much with you as far as that goes. My wife and I have a small place up in the Bighorn Basin, up against the west side of the Bighorns. I only have 10 acres, 13 acres actually, but I raise alfalfa hay and orchard grass hay, the certified hay, on my place, irrigated. But I manage another 600 acres right adjacent to me. And I manage, that's what they call me. I'm kind of the low man on the totem pole, and I just love it. I get to irrigate it. I get to move cows. I get on a couple of really nice horses that I have these days, almost every other day. Get to move them around. And then we move cattle, the majority of the cattle for this particular ranch. Some are, of course, up on the high end of the Bighorns. And we're staging, moving them up all the time, and then we're moving them down. And also, I do a lot of guiding. My main profession throughout most of my business career was in the outdoor field with an outfitting company, all horseback and wilderness related. We did summer trips and elk, sheep, moose, mountain lion, those sort of guided trips to clientele that wanted to come out here to one of the most amazing places, I call it, that we call Wyoming. So maybe that'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm always interested in those kinds of things from your side, what you're doing, what you're thinking about, what your mission might be in the next week. And this will be the theme of this class, is that many times within the sections to come, we will say, okay, now have you looked at your mission? When we consider the budgeting, when we consider the break-even analysis that we're going to teach you how to perform. When you are hiring and firing, are you considering your mission? So again, this is a very, very important part. Hopefully, again, take it seriously if you would. I mean, if you are passionate and you want to stay in this game, I think you very well could benefit. It is the starting block possibly for any and all of you. Many of you are very young, so you got a bright future. There are a lot of opportunities ahead of you. And that's all I want to do, is if I can just provide you a little bit of rocket fuel, that you won't have to go through some of the things that I have in a trial and error process, and you can fail at some other things and along the way, because success is built on, as you'll hear me say in some of the lessons, success is built on many failures, where sometimes you miss your mark by just a very slim margin. Sometimes you miss it by a whole lot. But if you can take that experience and refuel and get with it again, there's going to be a lot of opportunities that are headed your way. Okay? Thank you again, and I look forward to visiting with you throughout the class. And another theme of the class, if you want to be an entrepreneur, and that's just a fancy word for, starting, getting or / continuing a legacy business, in growing a legacy business, providing for your family, providing for your community, and that kind of process that is successful. That's what we want to take a look at. So I look forward to anything that you have injected. This class is about you. So hopefully you've ordered your books. The EntreLeadership book is actually one of the best references for many of the subjects that we will study this semester. I don't require any books in this class, actually, but if you want to put a very readable book that is it's not a textbook, but it's something that you can learn from. You can get it as an ebook, or you can buy it, I think, for $12. I'm not sure, but it's something like that, and I have taken that into account. You have to buy it direct from Dave Ramsey or the Ramsey site, ramsey.com. But it's very affordable, and it's something that even if you don't crack the book, put it on your shelf, carry it around to whatever next opportunity that you're headed for. And when you run into a problem, crack that book out and see what it has to say about what you ought to be doing in business. I think it's a great reference book. The other part is videos online, and you have to sign up for a subscription. It's a shortened version of the Dave Ramsey plan. How not to use debt in a business. And we'll leave it to those sections to explain myself a little bit. I'm not anti-debt by any means, but it can be an anchor around your leg at some points, how it's used and how it's actually perceived. So let me know if I can do anything for you, whether it's within this semester or later on, even if it doesn't deal with this class. And I may not have any answers for it. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but if you need something, let me know. We'll discuss it and look at the options if nothing else. Okay?